How long can I survive in a hot car 2.0? Let's find out. But first, I want to say a few things. One, it is pretty cold outside, so I don't know if that'll affect my time in here. Two, this is going to be raw and unedited because I just want to keep it real, and I don't think edits will be necessary. And three, I am using my camera this time, now that I actually have one. Last time I was using the selfie camera on my iPhone, which resulted in a vertical video, and I didn't really like that. So I'm doing it again now that I know what I'm doing. And lastly, this is the first video of a new series where I'm recreating all of my original videos this entire month with my camera and my whole new setup and everything. And it's cold, so I'm just gonna get in. And last thing, unfortunately, this is not the same car as the original. That car got completely demolished, so this is a whole new car. But it's opening and we are going in. It is pretty cold, so I think we just got warm instantly. I think that'll be good. So, yeah, I guess we start. I don't really know what to talk about, so I'll just keep talking. Oh yeah. Last time my phone was the camera, so this time I have an actual timer and I'm gonna start it now. The timer is now going, so I'll truly learn and find out how long I'll be able to survive out here. And like I said, it is pretty cold outside, so that may or may not affect my length in here. So, yeah, it's November, so happy November to those who celebrate. Personally, I think November is too early to celebrate Christmas. Wait until after Thanksgiving. That's just my opinion. I don't really know what to talk about. The timer is still under a minute. The last time, I think I did this for about 12 minutes before having to bail out. And it is starting to get a bit stuffy in here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But, we're here, and okay, we are just now over the 1 minute mark. And not bad. This isn't bad at all. Realistically, I could probably go 24 hours in here. If you want to see that, let me know. But I would have to take in a few things for safety measures. This time I'm going in with nothing. All I have on me is just my phone. I have no water or anything like that. And second of all, it is a risky idea, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh yeah, so the reason I'm doing this whole YouTube thing to begin with is because I've always wanted to, and it's just a cool thing to do. Like to be able to do what you want for a living. And right now I'm currently at, let me check here. Right now I am at 457 subscribers. So to all 457 of you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for subscribing. It means so much more than you'll know. And if I don't have at least monetization unlocked within the next year, I think it's safe to say my entire life will have been a failure. Because let's be honest, a million subscribers for a guy like me, that's never gonna happen. So I'd be happy with just getting monetized and making some money. Not like Mr. Beast level money, but just some money. To maybe improve the setup a bit. That would be pretty cool. And another thing is, we are getting Google Fiber in December. I don't know exactly when, but it's early in the month. Meaning, if you've been with me for a long time, those 10-hour challenges are finally gonna be able to upload, which is huge for me. And just any other long video challenge I do, it's gonna upload in no time, which is perfect. Because last time I did a 10-hour challenge, I had to wait about 2 weeks. And then it finally just wouldn't upload. I don't know what was up with that. But yeah, so far 6 minutes in, and I'm not really feeling anything. So I'll just be quiet for a little bit, maybe a minute or two, and then I'll get back to talking, just to see, like, if there is really any effect on this challenge. So, yeah. Okay, it's now at the 6-minute mark. So, now that I think about this, I probably should have done this during the summer when it was still hot outside. Because doing this in cold weather kind of is like a cheat code. And also, shout out to Tyron Matthew, the honey badger, for the inspiration for this challenge. If you don't know who that is, then I feel sorry for you, but watch his video first. Because he actually did it in the hot weather. This is this is November 1st weather. So, yeah, I'm not really feeling anything. I don't know how long I want to be out here. I'm probably gonna drag this on for a while because if this video happens to do good, I need to get those watch hours back. So, I'm just gonna keep going, and we'll see where we are from there. And yeah. And this car, by the way, this car is not on, or else it wouldn't qualify as a hot car challenge. And one more thing I forgot to say before I began was do not try this at home unless you're a trained professional. Or if you know what I'm doing. I'm not a trained professional, but I do know what I'm doing. So if you're not one of those two things, do not try this at home. This is solely for scientific research. And we are coming up on 8 minutes in here. And still I'm not really feeling anything major. My throat is kind of feeling funny, but I think that's just the fact that I'm just now kind of getting a sickness, which I hope not. I hope not. Now, 8 minutes and 20 seconds. And another thing is, I'm so dedicated to this original series that I'm even wearing the same exact shirt from the first video, this Royals one here. This is the exact shirt I wore the very first time. So, yeah, that's kinda nice. And also, this is a different spot. Like, this car was parked in a different spot than the first one. So you might notice a slight background change. And yeah. I must say, it is starting to get a bit stuffy in here. I don't know if that's just from, like, my throat or something, but it is starting to get, I wouldn't say hard to breathe, but like the very first level to that, to where it's hard to breathe, but not really. That's kind of right there right now. And we are closing in on 10 minutes in here. 9 minutes and 48 seconds. And yeah, just besides the breathing, nothing has really happened. I'll probably redo this challenge one more time during next summer when it's actually hot outside, because I feel like this just doesn't count. But here we go, we're past 10 minutes in here. I'd say I'll give it 5 more minutes, and if nothing happens by then I'll go ahead and bail. But yeah, realistically, if it's like this, I could probably make it the full 24 hours. Maybe I can have one water bottle during that challenge. If you want to see that, please comment down below. But yeah. And the only thing that would stop me from doing it right now is 1, precautions were not taken going in, and 2, my camera would easily overheat, and I don't want that. That would be a bad thing. And there we go, 11 minutes. So 4 more minutes left in here. And my head does kind of hurt just a little bit, but I don't think that's anything to do with this. I think that's just with how the feeling I was waking up. Like right now it's not bad, but if I was really committed to this challenge, and I stayed in here for hours on end, then I could see how it would be an emergency. And I mean for this weather, by the way, like obviously in the summer heat, this would be a completely different story. But right now it is currently 48 degrees, and I'm in a freeze warning. So if anything, being in here just helps, because we are in a freeze warning right now. And I'm wearing a t-shirt, by the way, in a freeze warning. But we're about to approach 13 minutes. So, yes, nothing's really happening. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Although, my camera is starting to get back. My camera is starting to get warm on the back. That's what I meant to say. And yeah, here we go, 13 minutes, 2, 1, 13 minutes right there. So far we're doing good. although I can feel it kind of starting to heat up just a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely gotten warmer in here. The windows aren't fogging or anything like that yet. Maybe if I did a 24-hour challenge, it would, at like hour 12. But right now, at only 13 minutes in, I think we're in the clear. I got 2 minutes left on this timer. So, it was nice recreating my first ever video on this channel. Now that I know what I'm actually doing. And that's what I'm going to be doing this entire month for my first like 20 videos. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Here we go, last minute in here, 14 minutes. And I'm capping it out at 15 minutes because I don't want my camera to overheat. And Game 7 of the World Series is on tonight, and I'm not missing that. It's been a pretty good series so far. I just wish the Royals were in it just one more time. Last year was the closest we'll get in a long time. The final 30 seconds. Make sure you please like the video and comment down below what else I should do. And make sure you subscribe as well. Subscribing is probably the most important thing to do. It helps me out a ton. And it shows me that people actually do enjoy what I do. And just like that, 15 minutes in here. Again, all I've experienced is just heavy breathing. But I think that's partially to do with like my sickness right now. Hopefully I'm not sick and this is all just something that'll go away tomorrow. But yeah, if I didn't talk for a while and I just sat in here, then I could easily see why so many people fail this challenge early. And without further ado, I think it's time. 15:38, we're gonna stop it there. 15:40, and we're gonna get out. I'm kinda not looking forward to stepping out because I know the wind chill out here is pretty bad. And here we go. It is pretty warm in here, but that's about to go away just like that. Yep. Back to the cold I go. And I survived for about 15 minutes. I could very easily go much longer if I had more time and I had a bit of preparation. So if you want to see a longer one of this, just let me know. And that's the first video in this new series. I'm signing off. See you all tomorrow.